Greetings and welcome to this update on my ladder character, my assassin that is level 90, almost 91. I mean, 3 bars is not that much, but also it's not like done in 1 hour or something. But yeah, I want to give you an update on where we stand because last time I was streaming was on last Thursday, I think, and then on the weekends I played a little bit. I did mostly some trading. I didn't do many runs on Travincal, but since I already found like a lot of good runes, like the Burr rune, like the and the what was it again, Low rune, I was tinkering around a bit, and I was almost always looking for good bases where I can put in my Chaos rune word, my Plague rune word, but I haven't found any on trade, so I respec into a Death Sentry Blade Fury Assassin, which has 20 points in the Death Sentry and rest into the Blade skills, and then into Claw Mastery and Venom a bit, mostly the Claw Mastery, to do Chaos. And it worked very, very well. You just Blade Sentinel and Death Sentry, Blade Sentinel, Death Sentry, and then 1 or 2 cows die, and then the whole group just dies because of corpse explosion. But I haven't found a base or something, and I saw that someone was selling a Chaos rune word and a Subaya for a Vex rune, so I bought it off him, which was very nice. I mean, it's a very low roll of 291% ED, but it has 2 to Death Sentry as well. So I respect, let me do this, I respect, so I don't have hard points in Death Sentry. So now with Battle Command I have 12 points, which is 7 yards, which is nice. But it depends on the area you're farming. Like if I'm doing Travincal, I don't need Death Sentry for this. So I put in 20, 20, 20 here, and 20 to Claw Mastery to boost up my Whirlwind attack rating and damage, and the rest into Venom, right? Also, I have 1 point in Dragonflight, so ideal scenario would be a Survivor with 3 to Death Sentry, 1 to Dragonflight for me, or maybe something else. But this is like the Magic Find build with Natalia's set still, with the perfect topazes in it. I have a High Lords now. I will quickly explain why. The National Ring is perfect, and I found that by myself. I got the Gold Wrap belt, I got the Ravenfrost still laying on hand, and then different small charms and the Geats. Small charms with better magic find or resistances that I still need or some life on it. I also bought this Trap Skiller with plus 2 life. And I have the Shadow Spin Skiller with FHR to reach a certain breakpoint, and the Torch and Annie still. So, then, why don't I have an Atmos anymore? Because now I have a Mercenary with a Reaper's Toll, a Guardian Angel, and a Curious Guardian to be tanky enough to survive the Hydras. The only thing that kills him is still the Conviction Aura for some reason. I think the Kira's Guardian just has too low resistances. It's only plus 16. I think it can go up to 75 or something. Also, Reapers is not ethereal, which would give him more damage and therefore more life per hit because of the life storm per hit. But for the most part, this works. It's also Might Mercenary if the aura does kick in, which it rarely does in Travincal because it's such a short run. Then it also boosts our damage. Other than that, I also made a Plague rune word in an F superior Suvaya base. It already came with 15% ED. I made a YouTube Shorts video on that, rolling it, but maybe the video didn't turn out so good. But we won the 50-50 on the plus 2 all skills. The cleansing aura is low, but that is alright, and the ED is very, very high. I think 320 is max, so it rolled 306. It's like 220 to 320, which is insane, like 100% difference. Anyways, the base only has 2 to fade, which is very bad, but other than that, the damage is very high. Like, you look at the blade free damage, it's just around 300 more, right? It's not huge since this Chaos Rune also has plus magic damage. And if it rolled better, then it would be almost comparable. But Plague also comes with Deadly Strike and plus 2 skills and stuff. So this is mostly a setup. I also have a G phase, which I found myself. I have Fortitude, which I put my low rune in that I found. A Steel Rend and like String of Ears and stuff to make like a damage dealing build. So if I go like this, I need to socket the Chi phase, of course, but whoops. And this, maybe all those. We need more resistances like that because resistances are pretty low. And I need to stack up on like these charms, like all rest charms and stuff to have better resistances. And then you go like this and maybe a Bartox for plus skills. And you're looking at that amount of damage, which is very, very high, right? So yeah, basically I have most of the things that I wanted for this character, and with the Magic Find build, is what I call it. I have like 250 Magic Find, which is very nice. And also have the ability to Whirlwind and stuff, which I wanted. Where's the Magic Find there? 254. And I don't know where I can get higher. I mean, I don't want to lose high loads really, because it's really nice. It does everything that we want, basically. You could do with an MF amulet, but then again, high loads is just like you have to balance it out between kill speed and MF. I can do Istruns in here, but it just like gives like 4 more MF if I do Istruns in there. And then of course you can get more small trumps, but I think 250 is a good point. And let me just show you how this works. So CTA and then buff ourselves up. And wait, let's take Whirlwind here. And we can just Whirlwind stuff down, right? It's not like the huge damage, but it's just fun. Like doing it in between. You can also like set down Blade Sentinel and just Whirlwind in here. But like Blade Fury is the killer, like especially for Travincal. And sometimes like I don't know what it is, but like for the last 2 days, the Blade Fury hits are not connecting as much. It's not like that I'm missing, because I have like almost 13k attack rating. It's like some kind of desync or lag or something, but like every second Blade Fury hit is not really connecting. It's neither hitting nor missing. It's just not connecting, which is just feels very bad to me. So that is one of the reasons I haven't played as much. Also, I feel like I have gotten most of the gear that I want. So doing these Trav runs over and over is like, for what? I mean, there's some gear that I still can get, like a perfect Natalia's helmet, a perfect boots. I could pay for it now, but no one is offering. I can also get like better charms and stuff, but again, can you see this? It's like, okay, now it connected, but like sometimes it just doesn't connect, which is infuriating. But yeah. Yeah, it's basically it. Like this is the update. This is where my character stands. As for streaming and content, I thought about it and I want to do more single player content. And I'm now doing like play through the game with a druid, and I will be holy grailing it. Let's see how far we can go. But as for Leda and this character, like the main reason to play this was to show you guys and gals that you can play with this character. It is a nice, very good budget option, and then transitions very well. I mean, look at my gear. I mean, if aside from the Chaos Rune Word, which we don't need at all, as you know, we have like this setup of the Rhyme Shield, which has even more MF, like 279. I mean, I have an Istrun in here. You don't need that, of course, but this is not expensive stuff, right? This is aside from like the skiller that you don't need and stuff. And this just works like a charm. You can farm Travincal in 1 minute average runs. And this was like the main part that I wanted to show on the stream, and I think I did this successfully. And I hope I inspired you for this build and that you have a lot of fun with it. And I will be playing it from time to time, but for the most part now I want to play some single player, holy grailing it, just playing through the game with different builds and characters and see how it goes. Because pretty chill to me, and it's exciting to find things when you cannot trade for it. Just you have to find and make use of what you find. And yeah, so that is it. I mean, this video again got a little bit longer than I intended to, but there you go. You are updated, and I will see you in the next live stream and or video. Until then, good luck, have fun, and goodbye.